afternoon, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the VRML Network. I am your host, Shimmy Marui, and I am joined here by the regrettable Old Gravy.
Ow. Fair enough.
How you doing, Gravy? How's it going today?
It was doing better. But yeah, I guess I'm doing great. How are you doing, Shimmy? Are you doing okay?
Nah, I'm doing pretty good. We got a fun little matchup over here with Shadow Wizard Money Gang versus Joyzy Wizards. Gravy requested that we do this one together because we haven't gotten a chance ever since I got my host certs, and here we are. What do you think's gonna happen today? What are we expecting to see?
I'm expecting to see a lot of angry people in the chat that we're not picking up the anarchy and aspect game, and instead we're going for some wizard on wizard action.
Okay, to be fair, we have done like I don't know how many like Master and Diamond games so far already in this first week. We need to give some love.
I mean, yeah, I guess you're right. To be fair, though, a lot of these teams aren't even ranked yet, so we don't even know if they're really good or not. You know, the Shadow Wizard Money Game this season, who knows? This might be a master level team. I'm shooting for it. I hope they are. And New Jersey Wizards, I think this is their first season, right? I
believe so, yeah.
Team. So maybe.
Didn't you in the podcast say that you wanted to see Shadow Wizard Money Gang get to master?
I mean, I've been saying that like every season. I hope they're master. I mean, they're master in my heart, and I hope they're master in everybody else's heart as well. This team has been around since God knows how long. How long? Was it like season 0?
Yeah, they're a season 0 team. They've been around for freaking ever. They're a great group of guys too. They're extremely fun.
They better get finalists at least, minimum.
I want to see that season 5 finalist skin in the pockets of Shadow Wizard Money Gang. But I also want to see what this Joyzy Wizards team can do as well.
Well, according to everybody in the community, looking at these votes here, New Jersey Wizards with 3 votes in the connoisseurs versus Shadow Wizard Money Gang up here with 50. So, I mean, it's pretty well one-sided. However, the Jersey Wizards is a new team, and I don't think anyone's seen them play, and the Shadow Wizard Money Game is just a staple in the community, so I just feel like people are really just using their emotions to vote, not necessarily, facts, because who knows? Jersey Wizards might be goated, dude. They might be freaking goated.
Are we about to have a dark horse team out here? The silent master tier team nobody ever expected.
Right?
I actually hope so.
You never know. We might see some really good players out here.
Definitely so. We are still just waiting for the teams to get ready. Looks like we do have a full lobby at this moment. We are just waiting for, looks like, a side swap. Looks like sides have finally been decided. And hopefully we'll be getting underway here in just a few moments.
Like 6 or 7 minutes or so. Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Hopefully not that long.
Alrighty. Well, as they go ahead and get all in the lobby and get situated here, who do you have on this one here, Shimmy?
I'm gonna go with the boys Shadow Wizard Money Gang, but it does look like we are gonna get into our first map, and that is Damn. Now, Gravy, why don't you tell us a little bit about Damn? What's your thoughts on it? How do you think this is gonna play out?
Well, I mean, Damn, it's a good map. I personally like it. I like it a lot. A lot more people do kind of obviously favor Factory and Hideout, but this is like a very good middle ground. It's still very good on both offense and defense. It's just a very safe pick for both sides, and I think honestly it can go either way. It's just overall a good map. I think bans for them, they banned Mall and Skyscraper, which I think are the most common bans. Those are like the, the runts of the litter. No one really picks those maps.
Unfortunately, yeah, nobody really ever gives any love to Skyscraper or Mall. I can understand it, though. Mall is a bit of a frustrating map, but we do have this beginning break straight onto B. Looks like they're going to go for the fast entry. Shots coming out from Void as he tries to see if he can source out a first pick.
Yeah, this is a very uncommon push. I mean, they kind of set up for it, too. They have the static field there. Just go ahead and slow them down a little bit as well. And it's just a very uncommon push to see. And they're making some progress in there. They already have 2 picks on the Shadow Wizard money game. This is giving them quite the advantage. But again, all 5 of them are outside that door. They're going to have to funnel in there, and they're waiting for them. They know they're there. So they're going to go ahead and get all situated and ready for that. I think the key here would be take your picks and just take that and rotate. Go back with the normal average push that everyone uses.
Yeah, you wouldn't expect to see this normally. However, it seems to be working out so far. They have put a lot of damage onto Shadow Wizard Money Gang, taking a little bit of damage themselves, but it looks like Voids is going to go down to Logan, getting that first pick in the pocket for Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We see the rotate beginning. We have a couple of members from Joyzy.
They're listening to the cast.
Oh boy, here we go. Logan gets his second pick, and he's about to get his third, and there we go. This guy is on fire right now.
Nice little 3K from Logan Young Jet, the staple of Shadow Wizard Money Game. He got a 4K! Wrap him up there, Logan, with a beautiful 4K to go ahead and give them that easy W on Joyzy Wizards.
Well, very well done, very well done. Looks like I am going to need to edit my replay buffer. That replay was a tiny bit short and didn't quite catch the first of that 2 pick that we got to see on camera. However, yeah, Logan finishing that or starting this out strong for Shadow Wizard, keeping them in the game.
Absolutely, give that clip a 6 out of 7. That was a beautiful, beautiful clip right there. We might be seeing that again, maybe at the end of this week. We'll have to see. But there's so again, a little shout out as well. If you guys do some amazing clips throughout the weeks on your official league matches, make sure you guys are submitting those either to my DMs or in the channel on the VRML Discord, because if it is good enough and it makes the cut, you may be seeing it in a little YouTube short on the official VRML website.
I completely forgot that was a thing again. It's good to see that back because I really missed it from when we had it for previous earlier seasons.
Yeah, captaining and stuff just took a lot of my time last season, so I'm not doing that no more. So I actually have a lot more free time to go ahead and cast, make some content, that's what I enjoy doing.
I definitely feel that being a captain is a lot of work, And Mola getting his second pick already. That Omen putting in some good work. It looks like that is going to be a lockdown inside of security. Kinman getting a pick through the wall. Ooh. This is not going how Joyzy Wizards wanted it to. They are completely stuck inside security.
I think they need to hop on those cameras real quick and see where they're at, because they really are stuck in there. They lost another player, and now they're just stuck in there with the Cyclone, and Logan does finish them off, and only taking 1 player KIA. And, I mean, they're going to look great economy-wise. They're going to be coming into this 3rd round just absolutely juiced up on util and Vezins, basically anything they need to buy. They're
going to be very, very, yeah, you're right. They're going to be very, very set up for anything they could possibly need. That is a good 3rd round. That is a good position to be in. I mean, looking over at the scoreboard right here, we're seeing a couple people that are really, really strutting their stuff at this moment. Logan Youngjet having 5 kills, Mola having 2, starting off strong. These are good numbers, or good days for some people. Some people are just doing really good right now.
Absolutely. I mean, Logan, of course, he's been on this team like for a hot minute. I think he might be the captain, if I'm not mistaken. I can check that real quick. He is the captain. I mean, he is leading this charge for his team. I mean, with just numbers and everything. I mean, there may be a little bit of unique pushes, I will say. We don't really see these type of pushes a whole lot, but it's working out, and I feel like Logan is the one just, leading through the charge there, getting all those picks.
Definitely so, definitely so. And here we go, beginning that push onto A with a team flash. That is unfortunate.
Take it too.
But Mola gets the first pick of the round. S-Dub getting 1, but Logan getting the refrag. And here we see it. Maverick just holding out with a Kanad, seeing if Mola is going to push him and he can get that 1 tap that he needs to get a little bit more but he's gonna get taken out by Halo. Vezin in hand, making it work. Mola Mola pushing up again with an RCP, getting another pick, and it is all down to voids.
I mean, again, with that economy disadvantage here, I mean, you're only working here with a Cyclone. I mean, at least try to go ahead and save that Breaching Foam and bring that into the next round. But no, Logan said, no, you're not getting away, and chased after him with that Knut and just blasted him. Oh, that's gotta sting just a little bit, you know, like just mentally and economy-wise too, I guess. I mean, got to find another Breaching Foam. An extra $200. Oh no,
dude. Yeah, no, we're in Brokesville right now, unfortunately. But they do finally have enough to get some Vezins in hands. It looks like we're going to see a full buy finally out from Joyzy Wizards. If that might be what they need to actually get some ground. It's just right now, Shadow Wizards is looking very strong. They have that runaway economy. They have all the guns they could ever want. Interestingly enough, you see a couple people sticking with RCPs. An uncommon pick, not something that you usually see in Breachers.
Yeah.
They're differing from that meta, which is actually very refreshing and nice. And also, Logan electing to stay with that Knut. That is going to be fun.
Going for those clips. That's what he's doing. And yeah, the RCP, that's just a weird pick. Like, it takes way too many bullets to kill somebody with that. It's like 6 or 7 body shots. You just have to just drain the whole clip to go ahead and try to go and kill him. And it's very difficult. I don't like it personally. I think RCP, the abbreviation for it, is really crappy pea shooter. That's what I've been told.
Yeah, it is definitely not most people's ideal gun, but SDub does get a pick. But we also saw one come out from Shadow Wizard Money Gangs. They begin their approach, and it looks like SDub is going to get a second one, getting that man advantage that they need, but the instant is going to take him out. That's a Vezin down.
Instant kills. I mean, it's almost little picks, and then we see more util trades right here. Nova getting 2 picks, though. Really advancing their team up here, but there's one on the flank, and Nova got Kinman as well on the flank. That is a 3K from Nova. Let's get a quick little replay on that action.
Ooh. Oh, that is spicy. Nice reaction time. I do gotta give it though. Logan had such a good frag. You watch that bounce in front of that person's face and just blow up right there. Well done. Nicely timed.
And that is definitely a round in the pockets of Joyzy Wizards that they're going to need. They're going to need to get all the rounds that they could possibly get here on offense. I mean, just one in the pocket, that's going to be good enough to basically escalate them into this next round to getting more, better on the economy. Now they are able to run more Vezins and, kind of start to put a dent there in Shadow Wizard money gain. However, they're still looking good because they've been racking up that cash. 3 wins in a row in the pocket. That's going to make you be looking pretty good.
Oh, absolutely. But we do see a couple struggle buys coming out. Looks like Mola Mola is finally going to ditch that Omen he's been running to go ahead and go with a Marui now that he's been reset to 0 economy. But we do see Kinman having to pull out a Viper. Not ideal, but still very, very doable. And over here on Joyzy Wizards, they're looking really good with that full set of Vezins with one single Cadillo.
A lot of people here in the chat have no idea what we're watching right now, and honestly, that is just what makes this the best type of cast we could possibly do. Like, we want to watch the same type of pushes and the same type of guns. Like, the meta gets pretty old. They are spicing stuff up right now, and we love to see it. They're playing very, very aggressive here, already starting off early with 2 picks of their own. However, they do lose their top frag, Logan Youngjet. Can we get a little quick scoreboard check here real fast?
Yeah, let's go ahead and see what we're looking at this moment. So we get some shots coming out. Mola Mola gets a pick, but Boyd takes down Halo before he goes out. I'm going to actually save that scoreboard for a little bit later. At this moment, I want to see how this plays out. We're in the midst of the action, 3v2. Nobody finding anybody just yet. Mola Mola's going to push up a little bit. Nova is right there around the corner. That nade goes straight to Maverick. What a nice nade. But he's going to get taken down. Still flashed out. Nova gets Mola Mola. And it is all down to him. Getting another kill. That is 1 left. He has put it down to 1v1. He might be able to get this second round.
Are we going to see another 3K from Nova? I mean, those flashes were just so perfectly executed. Perfectly timed. I mean, they couldn't move anywhere. They couldn't see and they couldn't run. It's just, that was it.
No, he did very, very excellent with those flashes. Real mastery of your util right there. Well done, Nova. But Kinman still is alive. He has a Vezin. He has full health. It is an even fight. The only thing setting Nova apart is the fact that he has a stim, and he can somewhat dictate where this is gonna go. But it sounds like Kinman is listening. He's making sure that he's watching for any sort of audio. I'm not entirely sure, though, where Nova is trying to go. Looks like he is going to go for that back stairwell.
Making a lot of noise.
He definitely is.
Really throwing him off. Looking at that KD, it's really nice. I mean, 6 and 3, get one more kill, you go from 6 to 7. I mean, that's going to be looking very, very nice on the KD.
Oh, he does here. Oh my God, he gets it. What a nice shot. Man, this guy's got some moves.
Yo, Nova showing out right now. I mean, I don't think people are really... I mean, if we're looking for a star player here, I mean, the Jersey Wiz has got their star player. Oh, Nova is coming and showing out for sure. Let me go ahead and pull up their account here as well while we take a look at that scoreboard. Yeah, Logan Youngchet, 10 and 2. Nova, 7 and 3. Definitely putting a lot of weight on their shoulders here.
Definitely so. We do see some star standouts from Shadow Wizard Money Gang as well, with Mola Mola with 7 kills and Logan Youngcheck with 10 already, and we haven't even switched to the first half yet. We are in that final round. This is do or die for the attacking side for Jersey Wizards. If they can get one more, they lock it up even. They're sitting in a great spot to go into defense. How are we looking on that account, by the way?
Honestly, I think they have their... not seeing them on there to be honest.
Oh, that's obnoxious. But let's get into this final round. We do see Voids beginning that push, getting it a little bit open so that they can move their way in. Looks like they're going to go for a B push. Early wallbangs coming out from Halo and another member of Shadow Wizard Money Gang, looking to see if they can find anything to work off of, any intel that they need. And there we go. Voids gets a little damage, but Mola Mola finds his first pick onto Badger.
Yeah, Mola Mola has been getting a lot of really early round picks. I think Mola Mola is definitely their aggressor of their team. The Omen, when Mola Mola was running the Omen, getting a lot of very early picks, and we can see that again here with the Marui. And yeah, they're holding down this other site very, very well and very strong right now, because I mean, as we're seeing again, more off meta pushes. A lot of teams doing this off meta push, and then Mola going ahead and getting that little lean pick to go ahead and kill Nova. That is going to definitely hurt and put a thorn in the side there of Jersey Wizards. It's going to be a 2v5, very hard to come back from, but I mean, you can't save in the situation. You're going to have to try to make something work, and then what do you do in the situation? Do you just kind of hold angles and like they're doing and go for picks, or try to go for a rotate? I feel like I would go for like a rotate. What would you do, Shimmy?
I think sticking out a little bit, like I wouldn't stay as still as they are right now. You got to spread out. You got to cause a little bit more chaos than this. If you just sit there, defense has to do nothing. There's nothing that needs to be done, and it looks like a little bit of damage, a lot of bit of damage goes out to Logan. I mean, sure, they're going to press out a little bit like this, but with that man advantage, it's not going to really help you, because you're just going to keep getting reswung. You're not getting anywhere, and we do see a quick peek coming out, but that takes down Void, and it is all up to Maverick. 5 alive for Shadow Wizard Money Gang.
And they do have EMP as well, so I mean, I guess there really is no rotate here. And Halo, go ahead and get that last pick there on the Maverick, making it a Shadow Wizard Money Game flawless. I'd love to see it. And we're going to go ahead and do a little side switch. I mean, it still could be anybody's game here. I mean, we're switching over to defense now. You know, a total different economy wash. So we'll see it here. It might even go all the way to overtime. We would love to see an overtime be 6-6, and then whoever wins that one is going to make it a 6-7 game, and it's going to be we're going to have a winner.
Yep, we're looking to see a little bit of a lean here onto that Shadow Wizard Money Gang side, but I don't know. There's some people that are really making me rethink on Jersey Wizards. Like, it seems like if Nova can stay alive, they're in it. Like, they're in it, they're good to go. But as we saw with that last round, Mola Mola taking out Nova, it put them in a really bad position, and they lost all of their momentum. Absolutely.
Mola Mola and Logan just working so well together to get those very early picks. I mean, when you're in that type of man disadvantage, I mean, it's very difficult for any team, really. But I mean, I maybe these teams just practice a lot of off-meta pushes. I don't know if they really. I mean, look what we're seeing right now. We're seeing a Jesper up in the crawl space. What do you even call that? What's that call out?
That's vent. That's vent.
Vent. Yes, up in the vents. I mean,
goofy.
very goofy.
Logan pulling out some creative little things, but he is going to retreat out of there. We see the approach coming into A. Halo getting that wall foam. We see the lurk holding off and pulling back a little bit. Maverick looking to not lose his life just yet.
I think Maverick, you know, Caster's Curse, did lose his life basically as soon as you said that. But, you know, little 1-1 trade here ain't going to hurt nobody. It is still a 4v4 as they go ahead and just set themselves up and just basically wait. It's a big leaning game right now. Not a whole lot going on. Their offense is very split up.
Yes, but Dove does find a second pick, gives him a little bit more assurance, but Kidman is going to take him out, put it back to even, but Void takes out Kidman, and here we are, 3v2, Shadow Wizard Money Gang's push, slowly falling apart. They need to work something out. They need to get one more pick to put that back to an even, and they need to figure out where they actually want to go.
And they got to group up a little bit closer, that way they can... Oh, wow, Caster timing right there. Oh, if he didn't look away, you would have saw him go ahead and peek that, and probably would have been a little easy kill right there for Badger. But still, it would be a very difficult situation, and they're getting that point down. It is a 3v2, but they don't have a whole lot of health here to work with, and they are really close and bunched up right now. They're going to get these refrags. They got one, but no one's there to go ahead and get that refrag. Making a very even 2-2 with the post plant down. All they have to do is just play time, play some defense, and hold these angles right here. They are not the highest on HP right now. I mean, we're talking one headshot, and then where we go, we see it. Nova getting taken out there. One left. It is a 2v1 situation with all up to Voids here.
That is exactly what you... That is... Oh, Mola getting that beautiful headshot from the back.
They held a very beautiful cross right there. I mean, there's not a whole lot you can necessarily do in that type of situation. You're going to have to get one, and hopefully you can turn around 180 quick enough to get the other one.
Yeah, that... I mean, I gotta give it to Shadow Wizard. Despite the man disadvantage, they went in there, they got that plant, they got what they needed to do done, and it completely flipped the script. They were able to take advantage of the fact that Joyzy Wizards was so far back on the site and flip it, put them on the burner, flip it and make them have to come to them. It was very well done. And I mean, yeah, those cross angles were great. They worked extremely well, and they were able to turn that 3-2 into a 0-2.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, they had us in the first half. I mean, like, I had no idea what they were doing. They were all over the place, just crawling in through every window, every little door, just falling apart. I mean, there was no coordination there at all. And then just the two of them right there, just the two of us, just absolutely cooked them up. Love it.
Oh yeah. Well, here we go. We got this next round coming up. We have round number 8. Drone is going to go in. Mola is going to get right in there behind that drone, it looks like, as well. Info coming out, pings beginning, and we see Halo and Mola pushing in. It looks like a lot of damage goes onto Maverick, who finally goes down to Halo. Wall getting foam, and here we see some wallbanks managing to find their target as well.
Yeah, we're seeing a very meta push here now, as rare as you see in this game right here. Dove gonna go ahead and get a pick there in the very back. Nice little flank here, being a little too aggressive on that swing, does get taken out. Mola also getting a pick on the Voids. It's a 4v2. They do have plant down as well, and man advantage. It's gonna be very difficult for them to come out of, and then they do get picked off there. Badger and Nova taken out by Mola, and Halo given another round to Shadow Wizard Money Gain. That's gonna be... They're already up 6-2, and they're looking very, very good now. And now that they're kind of playing together a little bit, you see what happens when they play together and get on the swings? I mean, they have a crazy man-up advantage on those.
Yeah, and it's good to see that they were able to just fall onto a defensive push and work in good team coordination, because previously that wasn't working all that great for them when they were just kind of winging it as they did with that previous round. But solid performance on that attack, putting them into that spot where they are on match point. It is 6-2 with the backs of Joyzy Wizards against the wall.
It's going to be very hard for them to crawl out of this one. I mean, they're going to have to basically go ahead and win every single round from here on out. They have nothing else to spare. They're going to have to go ahead and full buy every single round, which can be very, very hard on your economy because, you know, if you buy like a mediocre gun because you think it might be the last round, but you end up winning, now you're kind of stuck with that mediocre gun for the next round. It's going to suck.
Definitely so. We see some very fun little projectors out here right now. Halo flashing, looking to get in, but doesn't quite do anything yet with it. A bunch of util coming out. Guinea finding that immediate pick onto Nova, taking out that top frag for Joyzy Wizards. And we see the lurk from S-Dub about to come in. Guinea expecting it, looking for it, but he doesn't quite find it. Is he gonna go back and find it? And there we go. Dove goes down to Guinea.
Very early picks on both the roamers, and then Halo also finding a pick of their own onto Maverick. I mean, the only two people left are on site. I mean, all the roamers who got taken out got full set to site, which Halo is doing, is absolutely just taking care of Badger and Void, just running through them like a freight train. No coordination, no planning, no nothing there, just nothing but skill and gunplay.
That was nice, but that is going to put it in the pocket for Shadow Wizard Money Gang. First round down, Dam is done. 1-0, they just need one more to win.
Wow, what do we think about that performance there, Jimmy?
I mean, there were some actually very, there are some pretty dang impressive players that I have never seen play before. Nova, looking great. Halo had some really good moments. Mola really was a thorn in the side of Jersey Shores. Jersey Wizards. I can't believe I just said Jersey Shores. But like they're looking really, really good. And apologies for that. It looks like it didn't go back to the post game, but very, very well done. Very, very well done from Shadow Wizard Money Gang. But
forget about it.
We are going to actually go to a little bit of an ad break and let some bills get paid. We will be back momentarily. And welcome back. So it looks like we had a couple roster swap outs over here. We do have on Joyzy Wizards a new name, Tima44, and it looks like we are still running with the same squad over at Shadow Wizard Money Gang with, well, yeah, that same roster. So, looks like our next map is actually going to be if my spectator would cooperate with me. Undecided yet.
Undecided? All right.
Oh, shoot. I thought they'd already decided. We didn't, unfortunately, get the maps ahead of time on what was picked, but it looks like that vote is going to be deciding. And we have our second map, and we are going to wait to reveal that until we are ready to go.
How many maps are there in the game now?
7.
6 or 7 of them?
Yeah. Yeah, it's 7 of them. 7 of them now.
7 of them? Nice. Some good picks. They did ban a couple of them, though, which, again, are the ones that no one really plays. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to make a prediction here. Say a prediction.
Okay.
Say a prediction here. I'm going to go with Hideout. I mean, it's the classics, what everyone picks.
Well, we are actually going into map 2 on Factory.
Oh, the other basic one. Darn it.
Tried and tested, the first map in Breachers. I'm sure you remember it, Gravy, as does a lot of the community from the alpha days. The only map that was there. A map that has been tried, tested, and true.
Yes, I mean, they haven't changed anything to it. It's perfection. A lot of other maps, they got little reworks, but not our baby Factory. It's exactly the same as it's been. And it's been great. Sorry. we love Factory around here, all right?
I can't with you. I knew this was going to be a disaster when you were just like, let's pick this up, Shimmy, and it really hasn't let down. Jesus.
We love a good wizard versus wizard game.
Oh, real. This is exactly what I needed today. But we're beginning on that first round. A good old ground floor to start it out with Shadow Wizard Money Gang back on attack.
Let's see if their boy Tim Ma, 44, Wiki Face, goes ahead and pulls through for them and is basically the change that they need here. Maybe it's just a map thing. Maybe they're just really bad at damn. And yeah, we're already seeing Shadow Wizard Money Game on the offense. A little bit of kind of an off-meta thing. We got a couple players upstairs. I'm curious to see what they do here. Oh, they're dropping through the back. They're going to be going ahead and touching electrical. Might see a little bit of a split push here. We might see a little bit of action of people running into each other. Oh, he jumps out and he gets them. Wow, Mola getting that refrag very quickly on them, though. Now they went ahead and got rid of that roam there, the little thorn on their side, and it could actually start to cut. It does look like they're just going to go ahead and go back to their original stuff. So I don't really... Oh, there is one other person actually in electrical. We might see a little bit of a pinch on both sides, but Lucan working his way in there. Does already find Nova at the top of the last game, and then almost getting the second person there as well, and teammate finishes off the job there. And it's all up to Voids. I mean, when they have that much site control and the EMP planted, there's not a whole lot you can do here in this situation now.
Just the fact that Logan was able to just get in there and get that last pick also. Like, he was just able to go straight through connector, casually stroll his way around, and just clean up. Very nicely done. He may not have gotten every kill, but I think he put bullets down on almost every single one.
Oh, yeah.
How many, like...